Hey, how's it, gents? Howie's back. I'm just going to quickly do a demonstration for you guys. The pedal board that I built, but before I did the Big Five, I did a pedal board for Roland, our bass player, out of the bass pedals that he had, and it's built sort of along the same lines as the Big Five, and I'm just going to do a quick demonstration for you guys in between the building of the mini Big Five, which I'm going to be doing shortly. I just want to show you the other pedal that I did do before I designed this one. You'll notice that the designs are very, very similar. They look the same, they build out of the same casing, and they build along the same ideas that I have with regards to the wiring through the panel and the kind of casing that it's in. So yeah, please just watch the video and let me have your comments, and I'll see you later, guys. Cheers. Hey guys, okay, here we have Roland. Roland plays with the Band of Brothers. He is going to demonstrate the first pedal I built, which was actually a bass pedal before I decided to do the Big Five, and I'm just going to show you guys that quickly. But before I do that, we're just going to go in and see what equipment we're going to be running the pedal board through. And let's first go to the guitar. The guitar is, Roland, what guitar is this? This is a Fender?
Fender Urge 2.
Fender Urge 2. Okay. And I just want to zoom in on the settings there so you can see how the settings are set. How's your tone and volume settings set?
Volume flat out.
Volume flat.
The pickups are pretty much spread between the two.
Okay.
A little bit of bass boost, absolutely flat on the treble, flat on the mids.
Alright, great. Guys, the best way to test pedal boards and things like that out is always to have everything set on what Roland just said, flat, which is normally a 12 o'clock setting. And Roland, if you can just stand back a little bit there, I just want to zoom in on the amp settings. If you guys can see, everything is basically set kind of flat here as well. The amplifier we're using is a Hardcore. It's a 210 watts, what do they call it, a hard drive. Okay, this is what we use in the studio to practice on, and that is what Roland is going to be playing the pedal board through. I'm going to go to the pedal board quickly so you can see what it looks like. It looks pretty similar to my Big Five pedal board, with the difference that it's all pedals that have got to do with bass. It's got nothing to do with lead guitar or rhythm guitar, although it is not impossible to run a rhythm or a lead guitar through these pedals. It's just that they're designed for bass guitars and bass amps. The way I designed this board is very, like I said earlier, similar to the Big Five board that I did in my last video. The wiring is done pretty much the same. The plugs I've used are slightly different. The panel is exactly the same, and it's more or less the same size. My Big Five lead guitar or guitar pedal board is a little bit bigger, but you can get the basic idea. There's my output. That's where I plug in my power, and there is my input. And what we're going to be doing now is getting some sounds out of this pedal board. So where do we start? First of all, the tuner. Is a guitar in tune? It seems like it is. That's great. Luckily this is not going to take too long because we only got 4 strings on that guitar. Okay, then we're going to go, what I'm going to do, we're going to go first of all to the volume pedal. Okay, Roland, what exactly do you use the volume pedal for? If you can just explain to the guys. That's all it does, just brings the volume up and down. Okay, then we go to the wah pedal. Okay, this is a Morley that he's using, a very nice pedal, and that is the kind of sound that you get out of the wah pedal. Very smooth, very good. Okay, what we're going to do now, if you can go to the chorus pedal. Okay, put the chorus on. You're going to hear what it sounds like. It just gives that kind of filling the room kind of effect. You hear what it sounds like? I think it sounds absolutely great. You're not going to use it all the time, but when you do use it, it's really got a very, 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 very nice sound. Okay, then what we'll do, Roland, if you can just explain what this was the envelope filter, you call it.
Yeah, right.
Okay, let's hear that. It's kind of a wow kind of sound. And I think it sounds really, really cool. And then the last one we're going to go to is that's the octave. The octaver. I call it a harmonizer sometimes. And it really gives such a cool sound as well. Okay, now what happens if we use 2 or 3 effects together at the same time? Let's just check it out. I think it's real cool when you've got to do a bass solo. I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me, but that's really good sound. And we got Roland going mad here on the bass. Roland, if you want to do some nice little runs. Just doing a few runs, demonstrating all the sounds. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Howie's Big 5 bass pedal board.
Well, I came upon a child of God. He was walking